Welcome to another edition of Insta Chat with the Journalist. I'm Andile, aka the Journalist DJ, and today I am talking to Dr. Senzo, who is a medical doctor, and he's also an artist. So yeah, man, he's quite interesting, and I just thought that I should have a chat with him about his career. Yeah, he just joined us. Let me just see if I can add him on so that we can get the conversation flowing. And yeah, shout out to Dr. Senzo.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Thank you
Thanks.
so much for making time to, chat to us this evening on thejournalistdj.com. I have a couple of questions prepared for you, nothing hectic.
All right. Thank you so much for saving me there. Gabong.
Eta. So
Sure,
I
sure.
want to know, man, Dr. Senzo, I understand that you're from Mpumalanga. Just a bit of a background. How was it like growing up in Mpumalanga?
Okay, now, first of all, I just want to appreciate the opportunity that you gave me, my brother, the platform, the interview. Thank you for your time and everyone who's joining in here as well. So, no, as you've said, Dr. Senzo is a medical doctor by profession, and I'm also a musician. Originally from Mpumalanga, like you've said. So ngimswati ngikhulele ekhaya nje labakhona bakangwane lana labasathi kuswati batawungiva lumi lethu mangilikhuluma. So I'm a Swati boy. I grew up there, but then ngokufunda I graduated from UKZN. So medicine ngifundele UKZN, and then currently I'm also working at KZN, so ngayithanda kakhulu KZN. And also on the side, Dr. Senzo is also a musician. So I started my career as a student in medical school. Ngathi no mfethu mangirelaxile after kufunda ngishayela nje futhi music ngirecordele, because I loved it very from a young age. But then it caught an eye of very prominent people or DJ Socks and Fethu who loved what I did. So I continued pursuing what I was doing, and right now I've got beautiful music out in Gqom and yeah.
And then, obviously, I know with my doctor friends, being in the medicine career is very demanding with time. And I also know being in the media industry, the music career is also very demanding with time. So
Yeah.
how do you balance the two demanding careers?
I always get this question quite a lot in my interviews when people interview me, because people are always asking what you feel so can't wenza kanjani yabo. So my greatest reply to them mangibaphendula ngithi bona, what I love, what I'm passionate about, I'm willing to sacrifice for. Into muitanda, you are willing to sacrifice for. Yabo. So just to put it on to put it out in a very understanding way. So I commit myself to umsebenzi wami, to my patients first. Make sure when I'm dedicated to my patients. So on my free time, instead of like a weekend, I'm gonna go for that gig. Instead of putting for a weekend, I'm gonna go for that interview. Like right now, it's late at night. I should be resting Pumula. I'm gonna go for this interview online from who the journalist DJ. So what happens is, even my leisure time, so it calls for sacrifice. But because I enjoy what I do, it's easy to sacrifice.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no. I understand exactly what you're saying, which
sure.
brings me to my next question. It sounds like medicine is something that you really, really care about, So,
Yeah.
what inspired you to study medicine and be in that profession?
My dad literally at home, Uti was busy cleaning a garage, and wahlangana nephepha elibhalwe ukuthi when I grow up I want to be a doctor, and Uti I wrote that when I was 5 years old. So
Mm,
when you want to grow up, what you want to be. I think the idea of being a medical doctor as a young boy coming from the bundus in the village is a big thing, but learning about the profession as I grew up, as much as I was really excited and fantasizing about, how beautiful this is, this white coat, udokotela and all of that, udokotela and all of that. But as I grew and learned about career, what it means, what it does. Because of the love I have for people, I decided to do it. So what really touches me in business medicine is how I interact with people and how I get to touch, one of the deepest levels of levels in people's lives, and how they get, amazed when I meet them. I've met patients. I'm actually would say, Doctor, thank you so much for talking to me. I've never met a doctor who talks to me like that and all of that. So getting the chance to impact people at that level, I think it's the best feeling ever. So that's why I'm doing medicine, because of the love I have for Abantu.
Okay, yeah, I'm asking you that because my follow-up question is, obviously, you started at an early age. You were 5 years old when you wrote that you want to be a doctor, and
Sure.
then the passion for music. When did that start? When?
Music again now. I remember when I was very young, I used to use it to udrat, nomranch, iskotela fethu ngakikita. Use some strings fethu aba builder ngayo indlu fethu, and I literally built my first guitar, so it's something that I've loved to do, and I grew up in church, so man cool the school. I used to enjoy that. So when I grew up in church the whole time, then I spent my time at the band. So whenever I'm in church in Pambi, I'm playing instruments, whether it's a piano, it's a guitar, it's drums. I've been exposed to music, But then, my parents they really loved to see me do this. So the Bengals, I would say I used to imitate Ngqom when I used to grow up. So making an event from Kaya, Senzo, so I used to perform for my family, So from there it grew. My dad bought me my first professional guitar, started teaching myself how to play the guitar. So it just grew with me from a very early age, and I enjoyed doing it. That's why it becomes very nice and easy to do both things, because zonke izinto ngiqale vele ngayithanda vele ngimncane, yabo. So it's part of me there. Yeah.
Okay, and Mfethu, every day we are cooler. You're becoming bigger and bigger. Obviously, as a doctor, you have a, a career there. That you do, and you are deep within it. But as an artist, you are growing. So my question now is, when you get to a stage where manje you are getting bookings during the week, day in, day out, they call you out the country, they want you for a week, guppy all over the world. What will that mean now, for your career as a doctor? Will
I
you
think
quit?
you really. I thought your questions will be very nice, Fit. So you're hitting some serious nerves there. I think, but to be quite honest, at this present moment, because my music career is like I'm fit. So, I'm not yet there. Songs are cool. I'm fit. So I'm really holding on both things. So my priority right now, Vele, it's my patience, like I've said. So. As a show good nje mengithola booking, it must really not clash with ispan, so currently unless mfethu ngitshela ukuthi booking uzongishaya ngo-50K, I'll bet.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you start weighing izinto, because at Duneni, we do need money. So ngitshela ukuthi booking ngishaya ngo-50K mfethu, now people are willing to pay me. Yeah. Definitely doing my performance, because ngiyawuthanda vele umculo. So I think as I grow ngizokwazi ukubona ukuthi ngempela, I'm just allowing things to take me there. I'm just allowing ukuthi yonke into ingibeke lapho. I'm not trying to force anything. What God has planned for my life will eventually prevail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I understand you, brother, 100%.
Sure.
I have to ask these questions because your case is very unique. It's not
No, I
every day
understand.
that Yeah, it's not every day that you meet an artist that also has a profession, and not just a profession, a very serious profession that is very respected. So you have to ask these questions. Okay.
Yeah.
You do all kinds of music, previously
Mm.
R&B and all that, but recently,
Yeah.
you are trying out Gqom, Afro and
Yeah.
all that. So,
Yeah.
what's the decision behind getting more into like the house music scene?
Okay. So Dr. Senzo, like you said, my first song, It Bleeding, out there on iTunes. It's an R&B song. You know, people love this song. So, I mean, growing up from church, all the soulful sounds, you know, I've getting used to, you know, helping people to pray, you know, play your piano. Like, I've loved soulful music, you know. So, fair to go into feeling it tender, you know, and I got the skill of ball. So I write my music, you know, I write my music. I'm able to create a song on the spot. I usually do all my lives with my guitar and I can make a song on the spot. So got used to that yabo. So deep down into me that I use that so strong even now we house music can come, you know. Because there's vocalists like we learn, you know, and I have, you know, I gift your I can make great hooks, you know. So mangazi hook example for, you know, a house song, you know. Now when I'm in studio too, you know, I'm recording no C sharp. Shaya into nje yengoma. It was at December. Hambile ngakushiya kunzima Samuel. You know, ngashaya into empu kanti ubaba uDJ Sox ulalela yabo. Wayithanda. And I think that gave me confidence. Oh, shot ngayishaya impahla. So I didn't just decide yabo. You know, kwavele nje kwenzeka mfethu ukuthi ngise studio, ngiyi-vocalist, ngiyi-guitarist, ngibhala into eyimelody, into ehambayo, yangena kamnandi kwingoma, yathandwa abantu abayazi music. I'm like, I'm gonna continue doing this because beyond that, ingenze ngahlangana nabantu abakhulu. Two, sengwazithola ama-bookings, mfethu izinto eyinhlwempu, yabo, because of that. So that's why I'm here. But still, I do play gig for music. I'm invited to weddings, parties, and to wherever. I still play my guitar. No sound, no Gqom, no nothing. Challenge if guitar and relaxing, you know. But that's how I got into house music because I saw what I can do in a house track. So my EMA lalele, what can I put into that song, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, shout out, man. And you know, we're looking forward to more house music tracks from you because you
Thanks,
know
man.
we are a house music platform, and you know we love that sound of yours. We want to see more of that. Yeah,
Sure.
man. And then you know, on a lighter note, I know that they call you Dr. Bay on social media. Like, where did that come from?
My girlfriend gave me that. I don't know why, but she was the first one to type it. So people always ask me that question. I give him the answer. I'm like, no, she gave me that one. I don't know. I don't know why, but she gave me that. So and that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
you know, it's crazy, man. You're very good with time management because, you know, you're a doctor, you're an
Sure.
artist, and you also
Sure.
have time for a relationship. Hey, I'm not gonna ask you how you do it, though. I'm just
Sure.
saying.
Sure.
Yeah, you know,
Sure.
and Oya Khereza, you know, you're a hustler. Also, you've got a
Yeah.
clothing line.
Yeah.
What's your clothing
Wow.
line called?
Everton, thank you. I see you did your research, my man.
Yeah, I'm a journalist, my man.
No, you're great at your work, my man. No, I've got a Dr. Senzo merchandise. You know, there's a page, a corner. I'm pushing merchandise as well. T-shirts, you know, I've got hoodies. I'm a masky. We had a mask going on as well. So yeah, I'm also very business minded, you know, on your time of it, you know, to push myself to the limit. You know, I always believe at we wanna create wealth, you know, you wanna sustain it to imindeni to inganze to, you know, even to our grandchildren, yabo, from what we do. We're not just doing what we're doing for the moment, in fact, as much as we're enjoying what we're doing, but I just have a goal, I would say. At the end of the day, I need to create wealth. You know, I need to be business minded. So I have like a business angel and I'm planning to even do more things that I can't say here. But my team, my ambitions and my dreams that I have. So I also have that business mind. I mean, I'm influenced by great people, in fact, so DJ Socks, who are very business minded, and I learn a lot from them. So rubbing shoulders with people who understand which it's beyond the entertainment, beyond the stage. You're an artist. You need to make something out of this. There's a family you must think about. I have to get to Kita. What are you taking home? You know, so that's really important to me. So yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, look, I can't wait, you know, to see, you know, that side of your business also growing,
Yeah.
uh, being in shops and all that. So yeah, man,
Mm.
you know, it sounds like you obviously have a lot of stuff figured out in your career. in terms of, you know, the business side and hustling and
Mm.
all that.
Yeah.
And I can tell, you know, by just talking to you now, I can tell that, you know, you're a very driven person, you know,
Yeah.
which I guess explains why you do motivational speaking.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Yo,
that journey
this guy.
yeah, man. Tell me
Wow.
about the journey of your motivational speaking.
You amazing, man.
Sure, bro.
Oh, no, Petsu. Wow, that's great because I don't know that. So that goes back to what's in Nkule Sontweni. Grew up in church, in fact. Grew up from Mde, in fact, so Kolwayo. So ngangithanda nje, you know, to also mangihle in fact my brothers and sisters in the Lord when they're sharing nabe ngibeka into ezincane. Then I discovered ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukukhuluma, you know, ngiyakwazi ukubeka izinto ezincane, yabo. Went to high school bangifaka mfethu as a prefect, yabo mfethu ngaba class rep, yabo ngaba yini. Spoke for abafundi, yabo. Umatric nje mfethu ngangenza sure ukuthi all their issues mfethu ngiyibeka la, yabo. So people really loved it. So I think it grew from there, you know. So whenever people, you know, have izinto ey'thize like maybe ama-party or whatever, or iy'kole I used to be called to high school ku-matric, but hey, go motivate young people, you know. I would go there, just share it, you know. And people really, I was like, wow, people really love what I say or how I say it, and they get touched. So that's why I said, you know, I'll do it whenever, you know, I'm invited anywhere. I'll definitely do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Look, bro,
Yeah.
it's this year was tough on a lot of people, you know.
Age. Too much.
Uh, 2020, you know,
Too
I
much.
think I think, you know, a lot of people went through some stuff. What have been some of your most valuable lessons of the year 2020 so far?
Fair to let me just say ukuthi wonke umuntu has been through a lot, you know. COVID-19 lockdown ifethu shaya wonke umuntu, you know. Nathi as healthcare workers we're overloaded ngomsebenzi. Besides umsebenzi, we're on the front line of COVID. We were hit the most, yabo. So mfethu I think into enkhombisile is ukuthi ekugcineni yiba nothando whatever you do and ubekezele. You know, people who really survived to COVID-19 are people who understand ukuthi bazelile. Business mfethu akwazi look survive, ama-artist akwazi look survive through this, you know. Abantu aba understandayo mfethu ukuthi bazelile, yabo. So it really taught me a lot about those fundamental, you know, values and fundamental things that a person has to have, you know, ngempilo. You know, so I think, you know, just like any other person could say, would say, hey, if ngikwazi ukudlula 2019 2020 mfethu ku-COVID-19, mfethu ngandlula anywhere. Yeah, because
Yeah.
on all angles mfethu shayiwe. On all angles shayiwe. So I think we learned really important things, you know, and yeah, I think I can say that.
Okay, yeah, man. Lastly, bro, you know, what is the rest of the year
Yeah.
looking like? Because Manje, as you know, we are headed towards the festive season. You know, all the artists
Yo,
are dropping music. Everybody is hoping for that number one song. And obviously,
yeah.
yeah. So what are your plans?
It's crazy mfethu. Ayi mfethu ngikhuluma mfethu, I work close njengoba ngisho I work very closely with DJ Socks mfethu. Ama-plans, it's crazy mfethu, crazy. Ama-gig, ama-bookings mfethu, left, right and center. We're trying to push imisebenzi esiwenzile during the lockdown, you know, bese ngakwazi ukuperform, bese ngakwazi ukuya out there. So we're trying right now ukuthi senze yonke into, sipushe mfethu, yabo. So people should look out nje mfethu for ama-gig engizobe ngiwenza, you know. Last weekend celebrate birthday DJ Socks. I performed in Fetu. And also good news is if you are following me, I've just dropped my recent single titled Impilo. It's out. It dropped on my birthday, the 17th of September. So now I'm going to push. The launch is going to come very soon as well. So we're in Fetu music video, a lot of things, more interviews, more content in Fetu. Crazy things, yeah.
Yeah. And shout out on your single Impilo. Sounding
Thanks.
very good, brother.
Sure. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, my friend.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Look, thank you so much for your time, man. Looking forward
Sure.
to hearing more from you about your career,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
music that you'll be dropping. whenever you've got
Yeah.
new stuff out, my door is always open. We can chat about it. And yeah, man, and shout out to everybody that's been watching and showing love to the interview. We
Shout
thank
out
you
to
so
everyone.
much.
Shout out to everyone. I give a shout out to Senda. So Sandy joining here, my PR. I have a great team by Faith, by Soul Below joining here. People who have been pushing with me ever since. And Faith, so shout out to them. It's great. And Faith, so people, I think Faith, something I show. I'm not here alone. Dr. Senzo, I've got a great team. I've got a great team. Abantu abangaziyo, they know. I've got to say, who's my PR. I've got to close right there fighting and pushing for me. So we survive because of the people around us, and njengamanje kungabungathi mfethu kushayana mina yabo. When I go through challenges, nothing is smooth and perfect. In fact, you go through ups and downs. These are the people who hold me down, who are able to say and remind you, in fact, you came here for a reason. In fact, it's not easy. In fact, so all of these things, you mentioned in the last are not easy. In fact, so you need a great team. In fact, so I've got a Dr. Senzo team a corner, and shout out to them for always being there. Sure. And also, we won an award this year, Artist of the Year, Odruan Awards, Steven Awards. So Kumbula because of my team, because the born that really worked for that. So Jay, shout out to that. Sure.
Which category did you win under?
Artist of the Year.
Artist of the Year, the 031 Awards.
Yes.
Oh wow! Congratulations, brother! And
thank you.
More are coming. You're coming
I
for
received.
the summers. You're coming for the Grammys.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right. I know. Cool, man. I don't want to make the interview too long.
Sure.
Thank you so much, man. And everybody, if you missed the interview, it's gonna be published now on my wall. On the Journalist DJ, so you can watch the whole interview there. And also the interview will be available on the journalistdj.com website. So check it out there as well. Thank you, Siabon.
Thank you, Baba.
Sharp.
Sure.